Hello. So before we start off, I'd like to say this video was filmed last year. So like, I don't know, a year after we just got the tractor or something. It's now, our tractor's now sold, but you'll still see videos of it. So this video was last year, and I didn't end up finishing it because I just couldn't, as you'll see later in the video, I didn't have the right tools, like a puller or a pusher, to get the seal out that was edging the metal. I just couldn't get it out physically, and it just caused more problems than good. So basically, in this video, what I'm going to go over is the drive shaft, the snap pin, and it's the kingpin, the snap pin, and the snap ring. You know, it's like a semicircle kind of thing. They both snapped off because it was in 4-wheel drive, and I turned around the corner, I think a wee bit too tight, and I just snapped it, and the drive shaft fell down. So on the video, I'll briefly say I'm trying to connect it, but yeah, anyway. But yeah, the main thing of this video was to replace the oils, drain out all the oils in the hubs and the front axle, and see if I can fiddle around with the seal in the front axle and fix it. So, sorry, this video might be a wee bit long. This isn't the greatest video, I must admit. There will be new content coming. Thank you for hopefully watching in advance. Thank you and goodbye. Okay, so today we're going to be fixing my Yanmar 186D. So one of the things I need to do today is this is the front axle, you know, the 4-wheel drive shaft or whatever for the front axle, and the spring pin, as you can see here, it's popped out of it. And it fell off and snapped the snap pin, whatever it was. And I also need to, I need to address that, but that'll be in a later video. And so if you can see it, it's leaking. The front axle was leaking. You'll see I'm going to be replacing these seals. See, jacked up. A lot of stuff. So you can see it well. It's leaking. All this is leaking. So you can see my finger. So I think I'm going to have to take this, well, no, it's not this, and this off, and hopefully should just drop down, and I've got parts somewhere. I'm going to replace the seals so it stops leaking. So, and also, you know, get back on the shaft from here to there. So yeah, I'll see you in the next time lapse, and like, comment, and share whatever, please. Right, on to the video. Okay, sorry for stopping and interrupting again before I start. Basically, what I'm about to do is I'm going to take off. So basically there's the axle, and you can see an orange cap. You fill the oil up in the orange cap. There's a little drain plug here. Most people just, you know, take off the drain plug, you know, all the oil comes out, but they forget about the hubs. So in the hubs you can see the big things I take off. Basically, there is 2 drain caps there that you also have to take off, and most people just forget about it, you know, skim over it, you know, it doesn't really matter. But it does, you know, if water gets in there, like, I got some water in mine, so that's the main reason why I was taking it off. So you do have to remember, you have to drain both sides, and, you know, when filling up, it's a wee bit of a hassle, you know, to make sure you got the right amount, and you have to let it sink back in, you know. It's a wee bit of a faff, but it is a lot better for the tractor. You know, I don't think this has been replaced in about 40 years, you know, mind you. I don't think the tractor place is sent to even did it, so, you know, be careful when you're doing this, because some of the bolts will, I can guarantee, probably snap off. But yeah, sorry for interrupting. Oh my god! Come see this oil! Oh my god!
First of our family to take off a tractor hub.
It's like a fucking chocolate cake.
Well, gear oil is thick.
No, this is they must have taken, so they've taken, the tractor place to take this off, and they've had water in it. Then they took it off, and there's a main hub right here, so I might take that off and just fill the whole thing up.
What happens if I turn this wheel?
Nothing. Okay guys, so sorry about that, the weight and everything. We've taken off, you see, we've taken off this, because where it's leaking, and we think, it didn't, we just put it on, because we've got these two, seals and everything, but, it doesn't really fit that well. We think, well focus, we're missing that, we don't think it's been put on. We're going to take the other one off, to see, but we don't think this one's been put on and this one, that's why it's leaking. It's got shims and everything. Okay, so I'll probably just do a time lapse of me taking off the other one, and yeah. Sorry about not filming it, I was just trying to get a head around everything, it took us quite a while. You can see the sun's probably moved like a lot. Right, bye. Hello, sorry for interrupting again, I know. This is when I just started YouTube, wasn't very good at it. But basically, what we were trying to do was put in, you can see like the seal was half on this, the big rod going down, the seal was like half on, like slanted a bit. But it's like nano micrometers, whatever, perfect. And like it's like very 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 tight. So you might actually have to heat it up or something for it to actually fit on. We tried hitting it on. You get it on. Basically, we had to push it all the way up. So the seal had to push up the rod, whatever, the sleeve had to put up, rod, whatever it's called. Basically, what happened was if we we couldn't push it up when we're putting the axle up, because mind you, it's a very heavy axle, so we're trying to push it up, but it just wasn't budging or anything. So we just decided just to leave that. Don't know what happened. But but basically, what our main motive was, you can see on the axle, the hub, you can see there's like a circle, there's like a black ring around it, the rod going through it. So basically, we're trying to change that black ring because it was leaking in some spots. It looked quite good, but it was just leaking somehow. Don't really know. So we tried to get out, like screwdrivers and everything, but it's just denting the metal and stuff. It wasn't doing anything. But you kind of needed a proper puller tool and to actually get back in a pusher tool, because it's like a rigid seal, rigid rubber seal. So we just called our quits, whatever. But we didn't manage to do it, unfortunately. So we have a bit of a shame, but it's better to cut early, to stop it early before you break something. Because I only had one day to do this, because it was obviously outside, so I only had one day, so it's a very tight schedule. Sorry for interrupting again. See you. I don't think I'll see you. And sorry interrupting again, this is the fourth time I think. Basically, the clip after this is just going to be a short time lapse of us taking, because we wanted to see, is it just this axle, why don't we see what's in the other axle, what's wrong with that? So taking off, trying to get the shim out, and a wee bit annoying, because obviously it's not been taken off before, but, look the same, looked a wee bit worse condition than the other one, surprisingly, but, that's how it is. So basically, we're just taking it off, taking the shims off, just seeing what it's like, just trying to see anything, obvious, whatever, changing the oil as well on that one, because, I still wanted to change the oil, just so, maintenance of the machine, but that, at the end of the time, that's the end of the video. I didn't really film anymore, it's just a mad dash to put it all together, quite a lot of some not nice words were said when you're trying to get it up, because it's like a PTO spline almost, trying to get it to fit up. So you had to get the exact spots, you had to turn the wheel whilst you're holding it up, and sometimes it would fall down. Yes, it wasn't the nicest, but that's how it is. So I think that should be it. Short time lapse. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, notifications. See you in the next video. Bye. Ah, shit.
Busted knuckle garage.
Finger. Ooh, that hurt. Is this? Well, at the end of the day,